about Atlantis, how it's lost beneath the sea, and the grave of the unknown soldier, or a cry of the owl banshee. Who was the man in the iron mask? Was Jack the Ripper set free? But as the more where's Donegal, it's still a mystery. As if I could, I'd build a wall around old Donegal. The north to south, I'd keep them out, by God, I'd build it tall. You see those chicken ranches, I'd legalize them all. We'd have our own Las Vegas in the hills of Donegal. Yeah, Las Vegas in the hills of Donegal. Help you, player! Play-by clubs, all-night clubs, blackjack and roulette. Neil Blaney, Bridget Nielsen, Mike Tyson having half bet. And Inishowen, it could be known for its multi-millionaires. And Donald Trump would like a chum to live in solitaire. As if I could, I'd build a wall around old Donegal. The north and south, I'd keep them out, by God, I'd build it tall. You see those chicken ranches, I'd legalize them all. We'd have our own Las Vegas in the hills of Donegal. Yeah, Las Vegas in the hills of Donegal. Let's keep those hands up. He's standing top of a vehicle would give me such a thrill. And hear him say in Dublin, there's gold in them there hills. And don't despair, cause if you dare, the answer lies with me. There's a wall that's deep and it's going cheap somewhere in Germany. As if I could, I'd build a wall around old Donegal. The north to south, I'd keep them out, by God, I'd build it tall. You see those chicken ranches, I'd legalize them all. We'd have our own Las Vegas in the hills of Donegal. Yeah, Las Vegas in the hills of Donegal. Here's the band! Happening Friday! Come on, Julia! Put those hands! Hey, 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 hey. Let's keep those hands up! He's standing top of a vehicle would give me such a thrill. And hear him say in Dublin, there's gold in them there hills. And don't despair, cause if you dare, the answer lies with me. There's a wall that's deep and it's going cheap somewhere in Germany. As if I could, I'd build a wall around old Donegal. The north to south, I'd keep them out, by God, I'd build it tall. You see those chicken ranches, I'd legalize them all. We'd have our own Las Vegas in the hills of Donegal. Yeah, Las Vegas in the hills of Donegal. Here's the band! Happening Friday! Come on, Julia! Put those hands! Hey, hey, hey,
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You're very welcome to the final of the Joe McGeady Cup here under 14 Inishowen League between Buncrana and Carndonagh, with your commentators Stephen McGonigal from Buncrana here, and I'm joined by JJ Lafferty from the Cairn Club. A glorious evening for football here. There's no rain and no threat of it at the minute. The teams are just lined out there now and we're waiting for the throw-in from your referee Sean McDade, and officiating on the sidelines you've Clint Marn and the evergreen Manus O'Donnell from the New Water Club in Tubin, an inch. Beside me here is JJ Lafferty. We don't have the team list as such at the minute, so we'll just give a rundown the teams here with JJ, with Karen first here.
The starting team, Calvin McLaughlin's in goals, Tyler Tate, Daniel McDade and Cormac McGinn in the full back line, Sean O'Carroll, Senan Grant and Shagan Doherty in the half back line. Midfield looks like it's Ryan Noonan, Jamie Doherty or Jamie Toland. In the half forward line are number 11's Conor McCluskey, Tiernan Kelly and Caleb Kavanagh. And then in the full forward line is Josh Clark, Caleb Kelly and Cormac McLaughlin.
And managing today for the Cairn Club, we have
Christy McDade's in charge, and Dermot Geller's looking after the team along with him.
Thanks, JJ. And Buncrana lines out. Number 1, Nolan Doherty. 2, Shea Coyle. 3, Pádraig McGonigal. 4, Shea Deaney. 5, Elliot Friel. 6, Andrew Davison. 7, Devin McCarran. 8, Donald O'Brien. 9, Kieran McNulty. 10, Billy Duffy. 11, Dylan Mulholland. 12, Dara McColgan. 13, PJ Doherty. 14, Paul Jackson. 15, Jack Guilfoyle. 17, we've Conor Owens Donaghy. 18, Dara McDade. 19, Stephen McGonigal. 20, Noah McGrory. 21, David Wilson. 22, Finnan Gill. 23, Killian Doherty. 24, Ross Rowe. 25, Jack McDade. 26, Aidan McLaughlin. 27, Con McBride. And 28, Aaron Cleary. And JJ, where do you think the strength of the Cairn team lies here today? These two teams, because of COVID, haven't met this year in the league. Who are we looking out for in the Cairn team that may be a game changer or game winner for them?
Cairn was a strong team all the way through, but I expect Jamie Tolan, the big number 9 in the middle of the field, he hasn't played too much Gaelic. He's just taken it up this year seriously, and expect him to play well. And Cormac McLaughlin, the captain, number 15, playing centre forward there, and can be a game winner. He's very strong with running and will have very good chances of doing stuff.
Thanks, JJ, again. And the game's underway here. Cairn first attack's broken down and a long kick out. Now you have from goalkeeper Owen Doherty. He's been challenged here by Dylan McLaughlin, and Cairn number 4 here in the middle of the park. Plays the ball wide to the right there. Buncrana have it in the pocket out there on the right hand side. Retaining possession. There's big number 9, Donald O'Brien. Gone past 1 or 2 challenges, taking a number of steps, and he's been called for over carrying by referee Sean McDade. Under 14 boys, there's going to be a few nerves as the teams settle into this final also, so we'll see after 5 or 10 minutes how things settle for both of these teams. Ball kick long into the middle of the field. Won by Elliot Friel. Back to Donald O'Brien, being challenged by 2 men. Breaks the tackle. Plays into big number 14, Paul Jackson. But in a 1-2 and a great tackle there from Cairn midfielder. Ball's touching the ground and a free out.
Great tackle by Daniel McDade there. Daniel's been full back all year. He's probably one of our better players. He's been fantastic all year and he's a great goalkeeper in soccer as well, but he's playing full back all year in the Gaelic, and he's been doing very, very well. A great block down there.
Great defensive work. And Cairn comfortable here in defence. Goalkeeper taking the ball out. Playing again to the big number 9. He's been prominent so far in the first couple of minutes. That's teamed a free kick by Sean McDade there. Cairn seem to be playing with 2 men up front, possibly playing with a sweeper back here. Don't know where the spare man is at the minute. We'll keep you posted. A good tackle again there, young Billy Duffy, and a turnover from Buncrana defence, and they're on the charge here now. Back to Donald Logues, getting pulled, and it's young Mulholland, plays it inside, full forwards free inside, and it's a goal. Goal by big Paul Jackson, I think, there for Buncrana. It's a perfect start for them there. It was a great turnover, Billy Duffy challenging the fullback there, and it just caught Carndonagh on their heels. And it's their kick out here now. And the ball's out to the middle of the field again. It's won by Cairn, and Cairn are going forward, moving forward fast here with Cormac McLaughlin. And they have a man inside. They're a 2v1 if they can get that. And the Buncrana defence has regrouped well. And here's a shot, and it's blocked. And back in the hands of big Owen Doherty. Paul McGonigal lays it out to Elliot Friel. Elliot Friel steps inside his man, plays it over the top to Shea Coyle. Shea Coyle's pass is blocked. Well done by Cairn again. Another good turnover. See if they can take advantage of this. Great skill. Beat his man there and inside to Keelan Kelly takes a shot. First shot for Cairn, and it's the first score for Cairn. That's a good reply from Carndonagh from the early concession of a goal there by young Keelan Kelly. Super score off his left foot there. Here's a kick out from Buncrana goalkeeper Owen Doherty. Brilliant ball out to Billy Duffy. He's finding space here in the left hand side. Devin McCarran now with the ball, stepping inside, gets round his man. Outside again. Soloing well here down the wing. He needs support though. Here it comes now from Big Donald O'Brien in the middle of the field again. He's playing a ball down the centre. Should be cut out. It is cut out by the Cairn defence again. A 50-50 ball. Well competed in the centre there. And Daniel McDade prominent there in the centre of that defence again. Cairn have possession here around the middle of the field. Working the ball well through the hands. Carrying it well. Ball's lost. Free given. Free kick. Cairn done it just out. 50 yards out from goal. Ball's played short. Cormac McLaughlin, captain of the Cairn team, getting well challenged here by, who's that, number 6? Andrew Davison there, Buncrana centre half. Concedes the free, the strong running. Cormac McLaughlin. He's 35 yards out in the centre of the field. On his left foot, right foot. Hits it well. It's dropping short, and it's gone off. I think the keeper's hands, yeah, 45 given. Since the concession of the goal, Cairn have responded well, and it's been all Cairn in possession pretty much since the concession of that goal. Again, it's 1 goal to 1 point if you're only joining us here in Carrick Park and Moville.
That's Tiernan Kelly from Cairn who's taking the free there now. He's the range for 30 metres. It's a great score. A great score from Tiernan from the ground from 30 metres out. Tiernan moved to England there a couple of years ago. He's landed back earlier this summer, so he's a fantastic addition to this team. He'd be one of their main players playing as wing forward.
Super score there off the ground. Great skill, and it's great to see a young man hit that ball so confidently and competently there. Sean McDale's held up play here. He's going towards the 2 big midfielders in the middle of the field here. He's talking to Donald O'Brien here. He's got the book out. And he's been given a black card here. I didn't see what happened there, JJ's.
No, I didn't see what happened either, no. It's a strange one. He's off for 10 minutes anyway, so could be a big blow in the middle of the field because he started very, very well. He was excellent. He
started strongly, surely, and let's see how Buncrana now responds to that blow, missing their strong midfielder, Donald O'Brien. I'm not sure what the infraction there was. The punishment is a black card, and that's 10 minutes in the sin bin. And there's a trip. I don't know if that was deliberate either, but it's number 8. Now this could be an even up of the score here possibly, but I don't think that was deliberate. JJ, what's your interpretation?
No, in fairness, it looked like they just clashed feet. It looks like they clashed feet, but again, like we say, we didn't see the first one, so I couldn't tell you what the first black card was for, so I don't know. It's probably likely that this one will be followed by another black card, but we'll see. Yeah, there we go.
And that's the teams 14-14 now again, and 2 midfielders are off for both teams, and I don't know, I thought that there, it's all about interpretation again for black cards, and Sean McDade, experienced referee and a lot of football behind him, has now black carded 2 young men here in this final with only roughly about 10 minutes gone here. The ball's back with Andrew Davison, and it's now with Darren McColgan. Plays it out to Billy Duffy. They're going to cross the field here, Buncrana. Jamie Tolan tackling well there in the middle of the field and putting them under pressure. It's all down the centre here. There's not much width in this game so far. Big Paul Jackson again, another brilliant block from the Cairn defence. I'm not sure who that is there. It's a ball in the back of the net again there, number 15 for Buncrana. Jack Guilfoyle. It's in the back of the net. After some great defending by Carndonagh.
Yeah, it was very unlucky out of Cairn because they actually had blocked the ball, and you thought that they'd actually stopped the attack, but very good play of the 15 to recycle the ball and put it back in the net. So can't see any fair in that.
Yep, Cairn did the hard work. I'm not sure how that got turned over, but it's good work again by the Buncrana forwards who are battling hard in there. Young McLaughlin again playing out a great ball out to the wing here. Young Conor McCluskey is driving forward here with the ball and chased down by two Buncrana defenders, lays it inside, but it's not strong enough and it's intercepted. Shea Coyle lays it out to Dylan Mulholland. He's back to goal, crossing into the traffic here again, but he turns outside again smartly. He's looking for assistance. There's not much being provided by the Buncrana midfield here at the minute, and again it's blocked down there by that man Jamie Toland again. He's having a stormer here in the middle of the field.
Conor McCluskey, great
Conor
block.
McCluskey, brilliant block by young Dylan Mulholland. Another super block by the Buncrana defence. And that ball's dangerous in there. Ooh, and it drops just wide. It could have went into the net. It's handy now. Desperate defending by the Buncrana defence.
In fairness, Jamie Tolan started the game excellently, and he was very unlucky there. He had a great shot that just went past the post. The keeper, I think, was beaten, and it was unlucky. It nearly dropped into the net.
It's the ball's cut out there again by Cairn defence.
Cormac McGinn.
Super number 5. He's playing. He started the game well too, so he has young McGinn. Ball played wide here again by Cormac McGinn.
That's Cormac McLaughlin, the captain again. He started the game fairly strong.
He is. He's on.
Running well.
He's on the ball a lot. That's the first offensive mark. It's not taken. That's good for covering again. There's a lot of steps taken, and the referee has given the free out. He has, and he's been consistent, Sean, with that over carrying, I believe.
Yeah,
on the first two occasions.
To be fair, Conor McCluskey was caught in two minds. He didn't know whether to pass the ball, shoot, or what to do, and he ended up just over carrying the ball, so he was unlucky.
Young Devin McCarron here again in the left corner back position. Plays it to a far out relative of his, Park McGonigal. Lays it off to PJ Doherty. Back to Devin McCarron. Taking on his man, and it's a high tackle. It's an advantage being played. Devin is not the tallest, and maybe that had a part to play in that tackle. He still has the ball, in fairness to the young man, and he's battling hard. Foul conceded again by big Jamie Tolan. And young McCarron, Devin's going to take the free kick himself here. There's not much movement in front of him again. It's going to cross the field again. It's a high man. It's well held by Darragh McColgan. And LA Friel has it now in the midfield position, just to the right midfield again. Ollie Duffy back to Darragh McColgan. In fairness, the Cairn defence is making Buncrana keep passing this ball over and back so far. They're a very solid unit. They have 13 men behind the ball here, and they're hard to break down. And Buncrana are being patient, just retaining possession here. It's a long ball played to Elliot Friel. Elliot Friel's going down through the middle, foot pass there, out there to the unrushing Jack Guilfoyle. Steps inside, plays it back into Kieran McNutt, and it's back to Dylan Mulholland. He's trying to make a bit of space for himself, and he gets a shot away, and it's drifting to the right, and it's well held by the Cairn keeper. Retains possession for Cairn's played out there.
That's Calvin McLaughlin goals. Calvin's the star player for the Cairn under-12 team, and he's doing a stint in goals for the under-14s. He's been excellent all season as well.
Cairn have an overlap here if they play the ball smartly, and it's well blocked in the air there by Buncrana defence. Two defences playing very well here, JJ.
Yeah, excellent. I mean, Conor McCluskey had the ball. He was trying to play in Cormac McLaughlin, who has gone away and would have been a real goal chance, but a great block down by Buncrana number 4. It's a great block.
If you're just joining us, it's 2 goals to Buncrana. It's 1 point to Carndonagh. There's 2 black cards in this game. Defence is very much on top. It's anybody's so far. And I think this is a case where the ball was a sideline ball was carried over by the kicker, and the throw up has resulted now in Buncrana gaining possession from the throw in. Ball played backwards again here to Elliot Friel, and he's driving through the centre. He's a man over this inside him. He's going to have a shot himself, and it's gone over the bar. Super score by the big man.
Yeah, in fairness, Cairn have everybody back, like Stephen was saying, so it just means that Buncrana do need to burst forward like that a bit more, like, you know, and it was a great burst forward with the number 3 and a fantastic point. He took it very well.
Short kick out by Cairn, and they've retained it just about, and they're working it from defence again. The numbers back there. Big Jamie has her again in the centre here, lays it outside. It's going through the hands down through the centre again from Carndonagh here. They have runners. They've got Buncrana now run towards their own goal, and that's a hefty challenge there coming in, and referees playing on, and Elliot Friel, in fairness. Ooh.
That was very harsh in fairness. I didn't think he'd overcarried there, but the ref gave it. He's closer than we are. Cormac McLaughlin takes a quick kick. Conor McCluskey's in behind. Oh, number 4 comes back. He's doing very well. The Buncrana full back line are doing very well. Oh, interception. Commentator's curse. A great interception there, and Buncrana are free to attack again.
So Buncrana trying to get the ball out here, and they've given it away again. They're great in defending, but they're coming out of defence is causing them problems. Sean's given another free out here now, and he's bringing it forward for a bit of dissent from the Buncrana team, slightly frustrated. But this is now a free kick with Carndonagh.
Caelan Kelly's been the main free taker all season on the from the left hand side. He probably will take this one. Although Cormac McLaughlin also takes frees, and as you see, well, Tiernan Kelly's off, so he can't take it. But probably Caelan, I would expect, will try and slot this one over the bar.
Keelan's on his left foot here, taking his time. Sends the ball goalward. It's short, and it's in the roof of the net. It's in the roof of the net. Cairn will be delighted with that there.
It's a quarter time break.
Just at the right time, as the water break is being taken now by both teams. Free kick into the roof of the net there, and it's a lucky break, JJ, at this time, I suppose.
Yeah.
The game, of course, is in its infancy, and I suppose that both 3 goals in this game now have come from potentially lapses in defences where balls were turned over and given back. But in fairness, the forwards are taking advantage of that on both sides.
Yeah, I mean, you can see both sets of forwards are tackling hard. Like, you know, you can see that they're working very hard to try and break down the defence when the defence are trying to work it out. And again, most of the teams do try to work the ball out by the hand as well, so that sort of makes it a bit easier to intercept, or teams are more liable to turn over the ball. You know, so. But again, I mean, it was a lucky break. It was a lucky break, but. It was Cairn could have had a goal earlier with a shot from Jamie Tolan that nearly dropped into the same corner. So, to be fair, there hasn't been much between the two teams. They have been fairly closely matched, but I think Buncrana probably have been slightly the better team. They're more direct when they do get the ball and bursting through. But Cairn would be happy enough to playing up the hill here in Moval, which, I mean, the scoring goals tends to be the one that Buncrana are playing into in the first half. So Cairn, if they can keep close for the rest of the next 15 minutes as well, they would be quite happy. But yeah, both teams will be quite happy with their start. But the score at the moment is 2-1 to Buncrana and 1-2 to Cairn. So two points between the teams after 15 minutes.
Nothing in it as we head into the second quarter. Now with COVID, with these water breaks. 7-5, yeah. It's a credit too to both sets of forwards, JJ, I suppose, that they are battling so hard to win that ball back, and from both teams, that led to probably the 3 goals. So now we're restarting here. I'm not sure if it's 15 against 15, still 14 against 14 if you've just joined us. It's 2-1 to Buncrana. and it's 1-2 to Carndonagh. 2 points between the teams. Cairn just got a goal there just before the water break. It's anybody's game in this real close and tense affair here in Carrick Park in this Joe McGiddy under 14 final. 2 men sin binned as well. Both 2 midfielders, 1 for Cairn and 1 for Buncrana. So they should be rejoining the fray shortly. As Cairn again retain possession in around the middle of the field, which they're very, very strong at. Cormac McLaughlin here being challenged by Billy Duffy, and he has the legs on the smaller man. Ball's played in. Cairn have their tails up here, and here's a shot coming in off the left foot of
Keelan Kelly again. He got the goal just before the water break, and obviously confidence is up, and a cracking shot of his left foot. He's a great left foot on him, and straight over the black spot there. So back to within a point.
Super score there by the young man. He's 1-1 already, and Cairn are real well set up here. This water break set up for defensively here for this kick out, and they get a hand of this one. Should be a Buncrana ball. It is, yeah. They got a hand of that one, but they're closing this kick out. The Buncrana had been getting away, closing it down a wee bit better. Sideline ball taken by Darren McColgan, driven into his buddy to Dylan Mulholland. Back to young Billy Duffy, I think it is, on the far side there. Driving forward. It's not Billy now. I'm not sure who that is on the far side of the field. Oh, he's been called for overcarrying again.
Yeah, again, I mean, Sean's closer than we are, so I'll always give a referee the benefit of the doubt. But in fairness, he has been very consistent. He's been given over carrying for people who do try to take too much out of it, like, you know. So in fairness, he's been consistent. He called Conor McCluskey here earlier for almost the exact same thing.
And a yellow card must be for dissent there. I'm not sure which Buncrana player that is, number 13. It's PJ Doherty. I see Dunlogue, and they've just given it away again. Carndonagh have given it away. Buncrana drive forward. Dunlogue, O'Brien, he's on the ball. He's just back into the game from the black card. There's a high ball, and it's ended up in the back of the net. So 2 fortunate goals for both teams here. And he's just back on the field. It's his first kick, big Dunlogue, and it's in the back of the net, and it's unfortunate for Calvin and Nets there. There's nothing either keeper could do about those 2 goals, JJ.
No, definitely not. I mean, just, you know, they're under 14, so they're not as tall as the big goals. This is their first year up in the playing in the big goals, so he was unlucky there. Just dropped in over his head. Yeah,
it's just a. This is Dunlogue here again. There's a lot of traffic in that middle of the field, but Dylan Mulholland has reversed it fairly well, and he's still going out on the right hand side of the pitch here. He's getting well tracked by young Grant out there, and it's brought back in here to Buncrana. Still retain possession here. There's been an advantage played. It's not been taken, and the hand's gone back down from Sean McDade. So they have to recycle and go again, and it's just tipped. There's a battle here. It's young Devin McCarn again, and he's been pushed to the ground. Yeah, free given. Pushed to the ground there. He's battling well as a young man. And it's a ball played wide there into the corner. Will it reach? It just about will. It's almost caught out there by the Cairn number 12. I think that's young Darren McColgan again, or PJ Doherty is it? And he's been pulled, and an advantage hasn't been given on this occasion. So a free kick out on the right, near the sideline. Darren McColgan. I think he's a bit too far out for the shot. There's a lot of movement there from the Buncrana forwards. I think it's young Mulholland. Dylan Mulholland has it now. Lays it back out to Darren McColgan. He tries to get past his man. He does. Beats one. Lays it inside, but it's a bit long, is it? No, it's won again by, I think it's Dunlogue O'Brien again. And he's gone right in on top of the keeper, who's done very well, young Calvin, and he stopped it and kind of defence again on top, have won it, and have played it out. Cairn fullback lays it back. They're comfortable on the ball, this Cairn defence. You need to be careful they don't get caught on the hop again, similar in the first half. Out to young McLaughlin here again, charging up the right side. We've seen that happening a few times, retaining possession, playing it inside now, and retains, and 1-2 played. He's going again, there it is again. He's driving through the middle. There's young Devin McCarn's come across, and a push, yeah, slight push on the back. He's unfortunate there, but the hand was on the back of young McCarn, who's been very, very prominent in the ball here too, on the right hand side, or the left hand side of the Buncrana defence, where there seem to be a lot of attacks for Cairn stemming from down this side. Plays the ball out here now to Dylan Mulholland, grandson of Hugh Quirk, the cameraman here. That's where he gets the football from. It doesn't come from her ma, I'm told. Steven steps inside his man brilliantly and he's away in a charge again. Now another high tackle. And it's been deemed to be a free out. It's an interpretation by Sean McDade there again. The big man seemed to have his arm around the smaller fella, but he turned her on the attack again. It's Big McLaughlin charging through the middle. If he comes off this one, he'll be doing well. The two Buncrana defenders go to the one, and it's back to young McLaughlin. And there's a shot. Oh, just wide from the big.
That's Cormac McLaughlin again, the captain. He made a great burst, played the ball off to Caleb Kelly, and Caleb tried to play him back in again. He found him again, but just went past the post. Very unlucky.
When this ball goes dead, that Cairn team moves at a serious pace and it's causing Buncrana problems from the midfield and the half-back line when they do, and they take advantage of every break and play. Donald O'Brien is charging forward here again. Lays a high ball in, it's caught by Paul Jackson, he's in and goal, and it's over the bar. Good score. It could have been a goal at the other end, but it's a point for Buncrana, as JJ says, into the goal scoring sides, or the usual scoring sides here in Carrick Park. It's now 3-2 to 1-3 in favour of Buncrana here. Kick out down to the centre of the field again. It's been challenged there in the middle of the field. Shay Coyle, Marty, manager of this under-14 team, that's his son Shay, super player. Eric Field charging down the middle. Donald O'Brien, he's plays prominent since he came back on for that black card, lays it off, and another score for Buncrana. I think that's young PJ Doherty there on the right hand side. Oh no, it's young Mulholland on the right hand side there, off his right foot.
Yeah, Buncrana doing very well in the middle of the field. Cairn can't actually get a ball from their own kick out, so they need to try and work on that, try and find something. Good ball here now, Tiernan Kelly.
Well, Devin McCarron, he's a tenacious young man, so he is. He's double tackling here now. Sean's letting it go. He hasn't given a free, and he's consistent with that too. There's ball played up the right wing here.
That's Josh Clark.
Shoulder by young Park. We're going to go. He's did well. And it's Kieran McNulty. Eileen and Patson plays it well. Through the centre again, he's running into traffic, Young Park, and he's won a free there.
One of those could have gone either way. He nearly overcarried, but in fairness, the Cairn boys did end up tripping him, but it could easily have been overcarrying at the same time.
Ball played long into the space into the middle here for Dylan Mulholland to raise, and he has it, and he lays it. Donald O'Brien running through the centre here again at power and pace, and this young man is a joy to behold. There's a kick off his right foot, just drifted to the left of the post and wide, but he is causing that Cairn midfield some problems since he came back in here. He seems to have got a bit between his teeth with that black card.
He seems to be well rested. Those 10 minutes seem to have done the world of good, because he's been absolutely fantastic since the game started, since he came back on again. Jamie Toland, who was having a fantastic game earlier in midfield, now he can't get the ball just because Donald is really doing well on him.
It's a great contest here. The keeper seems to be targeting
Tiernan Kelly.
He seems to be targeting Tiernan with a kick out, and he is prominent here. He's causing problems here for young Devin McCarron. Big McLaughlin's charging through the middle. Captain again. It's opened up centre here. There should be a goal chance on for Carndonagh, and
yeah, that's in. Hit the post and in, yeah.
It's hit the post and gone in. Hit the post and gone in. Super goal by Carndonagh. Great team move. Straight from the kick out from young Calvin and nets there to the number 8. Played inside, a couple of passes, and then in the back of the net. A great response from this Cairn team, who haven't seen a lot of ball in the last 15 or 10 minutes since the water break halves. And as soon as they got it back, she's in the back of the net.
Yeah, in fairness, it was a fantastic kick out from Calvin straight to Tiernan Kelly. Tiernan moved it on straight to Cormac McLaughlin, the captain, who drew the Buncrana defence before playing in Conor McCluskey, and Conor McCluskey finished brilliantly, head off the post and into the net.
Yeah, it's a goal between them here. 3-3 to Buncrana, 2-3 to Carndonagh. Anybody's game against a super contest, so there's not much between these two teams. Both sets of forwards seem capable of scoring when they advance, and it's an excellent contest so far, played in a good sporting manner too, it has to be said. Break and play here now. It's a sideline ball. Elliot Field's on the ball here in the far side of the field here. Playing to the clubhouse end. Ball played to Donald O'Brien. Donald cuts inside his man. He's pulled back again. It's a number of frees from the number 9 there and Sean is reaching for the book. I think he might have seen enough. I think that's his 3rd or 4th free from the big man there. He's finding a tough goal in there with Donald O'Brien.
Yeah, like I say, I mean, Jamie started fantastically, but since Don Logan's come back on the pitch, he has been fantastic. It's hard to keep him. So basically, Jamie has fouled him a couple of times. So Sean obviously has had enough at this stage and given him a yellow card.
Yeah, there's a break in play here now. I'm not sure what the issue is.
I think Alton McDermott, Karen, I think he'll make it a sub. I think Alton McDermott's warming up inside of the pitch. Yeah, I think he's just come on now for Keelan Kavanagh. So Keelan, 20 minutes, 25 minutes in. So they've decided to make a change. Alton's a really fast forward, so hopefully he can help the team out.
Another free here is closer in now for Buncrana and just played down the wing, and it is a trip. I don't know if that was accident. I think that was accidental as well, but it's been deemed a free here by Sean McDade. As it gets a wee bit dark here in Carrick Park, so it doesn't move well. It's just suddenly got a wee bit dark. I see the sensor lights coming on down there in the shed, so we wouldn't want too many breaks in play to see this game played, and it's been played so far. Two great battling sides, not much between them, and hopefully it stays that way for the next second half coming up shortly. And there's a pull back again, number 7, and Sean's reaching for the book again.
That's Alton McDermott's just off the bench, and he just pulled his player back. The first thing he's done, and I think he's going straight in the book.
He's just not up to the speed of the game as young McDermott, and unfortunately for him, he's just got the yellow card straight away there. But that's just not up to the speed yet. He's just coming on into the fray. Darren McCulgan stands over this free kick. He's tried to play Don Logan. He's got a foot to it. It's breaking there into the centre. Buncrana retained it. Young Dulma Holland under pressure with 2 Cairn forward backs, but he still managed to swing the right foot and send it over the bar to put 4 between the teams here. It's now 3-4 Buncrana. It's 2-3 to Carndonagh. Carndonagh's movement here in the kick out again. They'll be targeting this left hand side here again. Young Devon McCarran. Here she comes down the centre this time. Andrew Davison, centre half back. Oh, well done. And stripped a couple of times. It's great tackling in this game. And it's retained by young McLaughlin again for Cairn. Super player here. She doesn't concede the possession too often. He's given the ball away here to Elliot Friel, half blocked. And it's not half blocked, it's gone straight off Elliot's boot out. Clint Martin there, the Irishman on the far side's given the sideline ball in the favour of Cairn. So 65 out from their own goals. Sideline ball taken, say in the air, it's anybody's ball. Well won by young Davidson, half back there. Goes forward, soloing, heading across from that halfway line. He hasn't much support on him, he's still driving forward down the centre. Now he lays it off. Donald O'Brien again, shot, drifts to the right. And there's good pressure on that kick there again by that excellent Cairn defence there in the centre. And it's drifted to the right, that's his second wide I believe for Donald O'Brien. But he's again prominent there. Here's the kick out from Cavan. And again, it's
Tiernan Kelly. That's Tiernan Kelly again. Brilliant play.
Super ball into the centre here. Cormac McLaughlin. Oh, and well won there by Shea Coyle there. Very brave young man. He was definitely going to take a slap for his team. There's boys slithering on the ball here in the middle of the field by Kieran McNulty, but he's managed to get back there and retain the possession. And he's hit high by 2 Cairn men. He did well because he was a bit slow on himself to begin with, but he did well to retain possession, the big fella. That ball's played long back into defence, into Oran Doherty. He solos out the field. And that's a long ball played in the half-forward line. Looks like the sideline's going to beat it. It does. So both teams guilty of giving the ball away here, JJ, on a number of occasions.
Yeah, to be fair, Buncrana have probably been the better team for the last 5 minutes. Cormac McLaughlin has run over the sideline again. That's the second time he's done that. So basically, Buncrana have been the better team. Donal has been the difference between the two teams over the last 5 minutes. The last 5 minutes, he really has driven forward, and Cairn just need to get a grip around the middle of the field because they haven't really attacked since that last goal from Cormac. They haven't actually gone forward or done anything.
They have retained the ball from that throw in there. So let's see what they can do. They're building from the back again, from the half-back position here now. Who's
Number 3 is Sean O'Carroll.
Sean O'Carroll, good ball out. Sean O'Carroll. McLaughlin again, and he has the legs. He has the legs of Andrew Davison here, I think. And he plays another great ball. He's the man ascending, driving Cairn forward here from the half-back position. It's up here with number 11.
Conor McCluskey.
Plays it in.
Hand passes in. Oh, Tiernan Kelly has a great shot and a fantastic save by the Buncrana keeper. He did very, very well there. Now, Cairn still retain possession, so hopefully the...
Whistle's gone, but we're playing away here. The whistle's gone. It's a strange one. Devin McCarron did well to win that ball. And Sean's blown for half time to avoid any controversy maybe there. The whistle went and then he wrote play on. Anyhow, both teams are heading for the half time oranges and they'll be glad of it. The score here is now 3-4 to Buncrana, 2-3 to Carndonagh. Literally nothing between these two teams. Cairn are coming from behind the whole time. Buncrana have been in the ascendancy from the start, but as JJ remarked earlier, it is given to be the scoring goals down to the clubhouse end there now. But I'd say both sets of managers would like to get the boys in and have a word with them. What's your impression on that first half? Sum it up first there, JJ, please.
Two evenly matched teams. Buncrana probably had the slightly better of it, and you can see they got the two early goals that put Cairn back on their heels at the start. So Cairn did very well to come back from that because they were 5 points down very early in the game. So it was since that the two teams have been very even. There hasn't been much difference between the two teams. Like you say, there's 4 points between them, I think, at half time. So Cairn will be happy enough with the position they're in. They just need to probably take the chances that they create in the second half. But again, both teams are very evenly matched. There's not much difference. I mean, I would say that Buncrana are slightly better around the middle of the field, but when Cairn do attack, there seems to be more wide open space. Because Cairn are defending deep and breaking from there, and when they do break open, they seem to have more one-on-one chances than Buncrana do. Anytime Buncrana attack, there seems to be more Cairn men around, and there's more blocks being made, more tackles being made. So. If that continues, Cairn will have chances in the second half playing down the hill, and it'll be up to themselves whether they take those opportunities.
Yeah, nothing between the two teams here. 4 point cushion for Buncrana at half time, and we're looking forward to an exciting second half from two very evenly matched teams here.